What up, Cowboys Nation? It's your boy John G, back with another one. I just kind of wanted to recap the Blue-White Scrimmage that I just watched. I tuned in on DallasCowboys.com, and I'll probably have a replay up. But man, it was really competitive, and I saw a lot of things that I really needed to see, and I also saw some things that I really didn't want to see. Some things that people have been telling me, but I mean, from what I had saw from my vantage point, I really didn't see it. But I'm gonna get right into it. So they started out, stretching and doing all of that type of stuff. They did some one-on-one drills with the linemen, defensive linemen, one-on-ones with actually some 7-on-7, where all of the quarterbacks looked pretty well. Dak looked good. Obviously, Cooper Rush, 7-on-7 is his type of thing. Mike White. But when they started the scrimmage from the 40 on in, one of the things that I noticed right off the bat, I believe they did like a some kind of a jet sweep to Tavon Austin, and that element in our offense is just something that is just going to be undeniable. If there's one thing that I am going to take from these practices and scrimmages is that this type of speed is something that we have not had in a long time. I don't even know the last time that I really saw it, but with somebody with this amount of talent. Like Lucky Whitehead, yes, he was a speedster, but I don't believe that he had the type of talent that Tavon Austin is going to take our offense or take it to the level that Tavon Austin is going to take it to. When he ran the jet sweep, it just looked like everybody else was standing still. And then by the time they were able to catch up to him in pursuit, he was cutting back. And he probably would have gotten tackled, but by then he had already gotten close to the goal line. And then that set up a jet swing touchdown off of a post from Dak Prescott. Dak looked very poised in that throw, and Jeff Swaim has done nothing other than prove me right as to where I believe that he's going to be the guy that takes that number one job at the tight end position from camp. And Jeff did a very good job shielding the ball with his body and catching the touchdown pass. I don't know who the defender was, but it definitely was a safety, I believe, and he did a good job shielding and catching the touchdown. Then right after that, Cooper Rush leads a nice TD drive. It was a pass to a tight end. I don't know who it was. Then at the end of it, Rod Smith ran it in, but the pass to the tight end was a huge chunk, and that's what we need in our offense: big chunk plays, which we were somewhat missing last year when Zeke Elliott left. We were missing the chunk play, and Cooper Rush did a very good job of getting it to our tight end. There was nobody around him. Probably was a blown coverage, and got us down to the goal line where Rod Smith was able to walk it in. And then on the next drive that Dak had, Zeke had a huge run, probably down to about the 3-yard line. I believe if it was pads, I don't think that Jeff Heath stops him there. It's probably a touchdown, but Zeke, the explosion is there, even in sweatpants. He looked really good. They got him out of there after that. Zeke looked really well on that drive. He made an offensive line did a great job. It looked like it might have been a stretch or maybe an outside zone, and Zeke just cut it up and just pretty much did his thing on it. So then after that, Cooper Rush threw a beautiful fade touchdown to Lance Lenore in the back of the end zone. I believe, I can't remember who the corner was covering on that play, but Lance Lenore did a great job knowing where he was, leaving enough space for Cooper to make a nice back shoulder fade throw to him. It just looked like a pretty play right there. Cooper Rush just threw a beautiful ball. If you guys see it, man, let me tell you something. Cooper Rush, he's got that fade thing down. So the start of the scrimmage where they actually backed the ball up, and I believe it might have been to the 20 or maybe the 25, the opposite side of the field. This is where all hell broke loose for Dak Prescott, really. He threw a pick six to Anthony Brown. Now, Anthony Brown has struggled pretty much this camp, and Anthony Brown was able to jump a route on the outside. It was Cole Beasley who was lined up on the outside, and Dak was really late with his read, and Anthony Brown jumped in front of Cole Beasley, makes a diving interception, gets up and runs it in for the score, which kind of led to a trend for the day. And then The next drive, Tavon Austin makes a great touchdown catch from Cooper Rush on number 40, Charvarius Ward. That ball should have been picked too. So I know a lot of guys have been keeping tabs on Cooper Rush. The ball was thrown inside on a go, or it looked like it was a go route. It was thrown inside. Tavon Austin makes a leaping effort to take the ball away from Ward and make a great play for a touchdown. And that's what I was talking about with the talent and the speed, because Tavon was not only past him, but he had to come back for it, makes a great play on the ball in the air against probably a taller defender, and scores a touchdown. So Tavon Austin is going to add something, a different element to our offense. I'm just going to tell you guys, if you haven't seen him yet, it's coming. Then the next possession, Dak has the possession, and he missed the first down throw. He missed it. It was an out on the outside, and then the second down he got sacked. And then he made a beautiful first down throw to Dalton Schultz. And then the next play, he gets flushed out of the pocket, throws the ball down the field, which was a bad ball in the first place. And I'm not sure who tipped it exactly. It was the cornerback position. He squeezed the sideline on the receiver and tips the ball in the air, and he picks it off. So Dak ended up throwing 2 picks, and they got him up out of there. And this was not a good look for Dak today in the Blue-White Scrimmage. Then Mike White came right on in, completes a slant route. Then it was an incomplete pass the next time. On 3rd and 5, they have a false start, which goes to 3rd and 10. And he completed a beautiful pass to number 18. I forget his name. I forgot to look it up before this. Everybody else I looked up before this. I apologize, guys. Correct me in the comments because I know you guys are coming. And then the next play, he throws a pass which was tipped. It was actually tipped. It was tight coverage. It looked like it was a cornerback that might have tipped it, and it was picked off by the safety number 37. Sorry, I forgot to look him up as well on the roster. But then Mike White, a couple plays after that, fumbled the snap that was returned for a touchdown by number 41. So my big takeaways from this are that the defense is here to stay. This is going to be a top-level defense right here, because all of this is done without Sean Lee, and we're getting tipped balls. The coverage is much tighter on the outside and in the slots. So that's why they're able to get their hands on balls to tip them for our safeties to come up and make plays. And that's something that our offense does need. We don't need to start off on the 25 every time. Sometimes we need our defense to get a pick 6 here or get their hand on the ball, bat it up, get a fumble here and there. That's what we need from our defense. And defense showed out today. Defense dominated this scrimmage. From the 707, obviously that's an offensive player drill. The offense did a good job there, but for the most part, the defense just ruled the day, and it's starting to become a trend. I know that you guys are getting tired of watching my videos talking about the defense doing this, defense doing that, but if you haven't watched yet, or you haven't been paying attention, or you're just a little bit biased, I'm here to tell you the defense has been ruling camp the last week, and I'm not sure if that's a testament to how good they're going to be, or if our offense is just struggling. Dak Prescott needs to pick up his play. Today, in my opinion, was unacceptable. I know that it is practice. I heard that he's not really a practice player, but as the commander of this team, it's hard for me to defend. I do know that he has a great command of the team, and he has the demeanor of our leader, and the guys believe in him. But what we need from him is consistent play, because when Zeke, because anything can happen to Zeke at any point, and I don't want it to be where our quarterback is dependent on the health of our starting running back. At some point, he's going to have to stand on his own and be able to make plays, because guess what? What teams are going to start to do is they're going to take Zeke out of games. I'm going to need you to win games. So I was not impressed by what I saw from Dak today. Cooper Rush, as guys have been telling me, that he's the better quarterback. Cooper Rush made some plays today, and it looked pretty damn good. The only thing that I would say about Cooper Rush is, again, it's more than just throwing the ball. What I need from him is I need a little bit more energy, because he completes a pass, and then that's pretty much it. It's a nice play, but I need some I need the energy to transfer towards him because, again, like I said, there's no pressure with him. So he did a very good job in there today. Mike White looked like a rookie, made some good plays, made some bad plays. So I hope to see some. I hope to see some strides moving forward from him. And I'm not sure who number one is. That was the quarterback, but he had a rough day in there today. I probably won't make the team. Obviously, won't make the team. I'm not even sure if he'll be a practice squad guy. But defense ruled the day, guys. I believe they had in total maybe I think they had 5 turnovers in the scrimmage today. 5 turnovers, guys. I believe 2 pick sixes. So thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell so that each time I put out content, you get one of my videos, or you get some great content, or you get some you actually get some references to great content of others that I work with. So all right, guys, peace out.